But
Even if he was using the vent, I would have moved it closer to the mining field because he is using the SCVs for mining. He's making, as you can see through the planetary fortress. Not gonna. I'm just questioning it. Don't know why.
now one thing, 4v4s are not my favorite game style to play because they seem like they're always sloppy. But I think we handled it quite well this game. We knew what each other was doing, and we had a micro, someone to micro for us, and all of that crap. Now, at that moment, CRM was lagging out. So you see all of these things coming in. That is, yeah.
I hope
So,
Jordan doesn't see this.
yeah, I hope Jordan doesn't see this either. Jordan, no offense on you. CRM told me to write it because he was kind of pissed because you logged onto Skype and all this crap. I love you, Jordan. You're a great friend and all, but it's not my fault, okay? So CRM's lagging out. Everybody's spamming just to piss him off. In this game, it was very interesting to see how the players just kind of reacted to what was going on. Very fun game, I have to say myself. There goes BM2, flying ball stacks.
As you can tell, our friends are.
Okay, so we have, I have a pretty decent army right here, Roach Hydra, trying to stay back to defend because I know nobody else has anything because Void Rays right now in this game are not going to do much against the amount of Marines they have. Plus, none of us grab upgrades except for Max because pudding sucks at upgrades.
No, look at this. See down here where the gold is? See, they scammed me right before I got my Void Rays. I was like, oh my god. So... yeah, I get lucky. That's why I hate Terran. Scanning is annoying as hell.
Yeah, but then again, Terran, it's very difficult to get detection if you're not going for something there.
I know, but still, it's scanning.
Hey, look down here at this planetary fortress. You can see what they were planning on doing. He's still having a little bit of SCVs on this line.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's putting it there. I just don't... He never moved it, because remember...
It's there for defense.
Yeah, wait, dude, Q, what about your... It's already been like 16 minutes.
Oh no, you just cut the clip in the whatever editing software I'm using.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that. Noob at YouTube, I guess.
So yeah, so am I. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Well, seems like they started massing all their stuff, or massing a little bit of their units down where the yellow Terran is.
Scan going down here on BMT. Sorry, I had to state that. Just trying to keep everybody involved. As you can see, I have a massive amount of just Hydras coming out over here, and I have Roaches coming out over here soon. So I'm going to be able to just rebuild this Zerg army as quick as possible because Zerg, I think those are Overlords actually, not sure. Yeah, I was so pissed because I was blocked again, so I just spammed Overlords out. Happens to me quite a bit. Grabbing another expansion down here. What were you saying, Justin?
As you see, one of the Zerg player got his expansion back, massing. I don't know why all the two Terran players. I don't know why they put every troops at every little. I don't know, meeting place. I guess mostly on the south side. I don't know why. And then yeah, now there's Connor killing rocks.
Yeah, CRM got those rocks up there so you can grab that high mineral, and that is a significant amount of mutas if you've ever seen that before. And at this point, you see all these Void Rays right here. And this is where it gets kind of crazy. You could see the two people 8 p.m. spamming because that's what me and Connor do. But I'm trying to take the Void Rays because I'm bored as hell. And Connor's saying, hell no, let me take the Void Rays. So
it was a fun argument.
If you can see what's going on here, they're like, come on, we're dying. And we're just like, give me the Void Rays, damn it. So, and there is this one stalker here, so I get pissed off at that stalker and throw him out of that little army. So yeah, this is the little argument we went on. Some retarded looking Void Rays now. But, you know, it was all settled and we did pretty good at the end. Just something I thought you guys would want to see. And his mutas coming in there. I don't know why his mutas are coming. But he probably just queued up.
Teamwork essential.
Yeah, teamwork is essential because you'll end up doing something like this. And eventually you see all these Marines moving out. These Marines are going to be moving out towards this base soon.
Yeah, and see, the weirdest part is they missed my goal. But you think they scanned me and they saw my probe there. I do not know why they didn't go for me.
BMT also taking this expansion also does something that's going to surprise us all. Leaving this probe right there. I don't know if that was made by that Nexus exactly, but pushing him with all those Marines is going to take out some of BMT's base, moving also half the Marines up to harass that other base. And at this point, CRM is not pulling back just because he has a great advantage over what is going on over here on these bases. And
then the Protoss player comes and pretty much kills everything.
and
Like
me
he
helping him
defend
with my
us.
Zerg army, not being able to get out through this tight choke right here, if you could see that. So I'm just going to like let him pull up, getting some of my Hydras killed, getting kind of pissed. So I just pull back, let him pull up the ramp, making him follow me, pulling up the ramp so that he kills some of those photon cannons, because honestly, a couple photon cannons to get through easier is worth a lot more to me than an entire Zerg army, because when I'm able to push through, I just kind of sit there and I just blow them up, you know?
There's Matt's trying to control units for some reason. Took a zealot.
Yeah.
Hotkeys are important, especially to give people control. So
Hotkeys are important. And down here you see Pudding's Void Rays getting raped. BMT's Pudding and Connor's Mutalisks over here just kind of sitting rather than helping. I don't really get that. I guess he was just trying to like let their shields recharge or something. But one thing to learn is that Mutalisks do not do too good against Marines. Those Marines weren't being microed properly, weren't being paid attention to, so it really didn't matter. But you know, it's all good. Spawning some looks like Hydras
Also,
down here.
Alright, Q finish, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. That's all I was gonna say. Go ahead.
But another thing is, even after you attack, and if you see you killed all their forces, but you didn't, finish them off. The good thing is to keep kind of like a few extra units just to harass, because eventually, yeah, it's gonna be hard for them to bring out units real quick.
Yeah, one thing with Zerg is that if you can push and take out all of their units, just let your army die. I know that sounds really weird, but with Zerg, you can just make this army over so quick. It's not even funny. Now down here, this is what I was talking about. BMT steals Pudding's old base. Pudding also getting, Justin also getting kind of pissed. Because, I mean, he has two assimilators on that, so it's just like, what the hell are you doing, rather than just taking this one right here.
Yeah,
but it's okay, because Justin does have that high mineral.
Yeah, I had the gold base, so I didn't care. I was like, I don't know why you did that, but here, go kill my
looks like Jambo is just putting his base on the other side of these rocks rather than breaking down the rocks. That's also something you see pretty common in Terran, you know?
I mean, I'm kind of surprised he didn't make a planetary fortress, just start blowing them up. Because eventually I think he gets rid of those rocks, but I don't know.
Well, I mean, you can't lift your planetary fortress after you put it down, so that'd be a waste of 400 minerals because it won't do that much damage.
Oh. Well, I'm sorry, I'm not a very big Terran player. It's my second race, and Zerg is my last. I don't like Zerg. Don't know how to play them. Sorry, that's just me.
No, it's okay. I mean, Zerg is one of the most complicated races out there to play, I think. But, I mean, if you know what you're doing, they could also be one of the most powerful races just because the amount of time it takes to build a complete army is, it's incredible.
But
really.
You remember that they are weaker. They are weaker than the other units.
They are weaker than the other units, but think about if your entire army dies while killing 3/4 of their army.
Right.
And you rebuild the entire army in 2 minutes, and they only have a chance to rebuild half their army, so they're down 1/4 of their army. You push out again, you kill their entire army, you know?
Wait, if you just said they rebuild half their army, isn't that another 3/4 of the army? So then you both die. And then you rebuild your army, and they only get the half, and then
Justin.
you still have like...
Justin.
You know, I'm sorry.
Thank you.
I'm just trying to defy your logic. See, people? Everybody makes mistakes. And no, I don't like Hannah Montana.
Alright, down here, Schmerger is making massive amounts of Marines and kind of gathering them up on his expansion so that when we push, he is going to have the option to, defend that pretty nice. And me just kind of moving around with my army because someone told me that the Marines were moving out soon, so I kind of moved my army to defend BMT's expansion, so I'm just kind of sitting here waiting for what's going to happen. Pretty decent sized army I have right now. I'm maxed out, so yeah, that's a pretty decent sized army. My bad moving the screen. I'm maxed out, so yeah, that's a pretty decent sized army, but Yeah, overall, this game went like it was just a game where we were really paying attention. We were just playing for fun, but actually, in the end, it ended up being pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, actually, well, see, the only problem with Terran, I mean, yeah, Marines are good, but you can't just keep massing them.
Yeah, you can't, especially these Marines that do not have any upgrades besides one weapons. That was the biggest mistake this guy made. When you get 30 minutes into the game like this, upgrades are essential.
Yeah,
Because,
also recommended for Protoss players. If you have a small ramp, it's a good idea to block off the ramp and just build one sentry, and you just use force field. Yeah, I know it annoys the crap out of my friends when when I play them. Oh, you see Smurgle here, or Schmurgle, whatever his name is.
now down here you can see all the harassment that I'm doing with these units right here. Massive amounts of Marines, but then again, like I said, they do not have upgrades besides one upgrades. My units have two upgrades, so they do have the upper hand. BMT's Void Ray is coming in. Me moving my units over here to later on CRM making all these corruptors, but they will not stay corruptors. He is making broodlords. My units, just letting them die over here, letting BMT take over most of them, and down here, up at my base, I am rebuilding my army so that I will be able to help BMT with his, what are they called? Broodlords? Yeah, broodlords, my bad, I kind of forgot for a second there.
As you can see, a failed attempt by the burrowed roach. That's a good thing about photon cannons. They're the best
I
cannons in
didn't
the
know you
world because
got
they can hit
a warp
ground.
prism that game.
What?
I didn't know you got a warp prism that game.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I used that to drop off like DTs. I don't know why I kind of failed because I didn't turn the rest of my gates to warp gates in time. Stupid me. Um, yeah, it's a good idea. It's really newbie, but I don't care. It works. Just send a warp person. If they don't find it, yeah, that's great. Turn
Something interesting just happened down here. The green Protoss is kind
They
of over here
started killing my
snapping
units.
at, yeah, that, green Protoss also attacking Pudding's base. Yeah, you're correct. And gonna be moving these small amount of void rays right here to help that, just kind of distract them, and then BMT moves in behind me.
And
Uh,
kill the colossi.
yeah, massing up an army over here to help his broodlords that are being created right now. Now, broodlords are one of my favorite Zerg units, I have to admit.
And they're great. They shoot out little what are they called?
Broodlings.
Yeah, broodlings, I think. Yeah. And also they usually outrange the enemy, and they're too focused on the